was started. Anyways, okay, guys. So let me stretch my hand first. We're going to fight today. Okay, guys. So, anyways, everybody, if you're just joining the lesson section, I know is there need to still apologize? Let me still apologize. Okay. My time is always frustrating this period, so I'm still here to figure out a particular time for the live stream session, and if we make that available, and if we make that available, still what's it called? Like, we're still going to be informing you guys so that you guys will know a particular time for the live stream session. But still on that, still working on that, still strictly working on that. So that's for that, guys. And like, as you can see, we're just starting this after, if I'm not mistaken, so it's kind of late, but probably going to be streaming now. That's the sacrifice. That's the, what's it called? That's the promise, anyways. So, guys, we're set. We're just starting, like, we just started now, and we have something on our thumbnail. Before that, let's do our normal tradition, like, oh, okay, just like we're going to welcome individual. I don't know. Firstly is what's it called? Okay. Oh my god. Okay, let me be serious now. Okay, like new viewers now. Yeah, normal. We're going to be opening our new viewers, our returning viewers, our audience, because, and even our VIP. It's just like we have VIP. I'm being serious. Like VIP, I mean people that have, or what's it called? That has always been joining our live stream session. Like, they are making it a point of duty, and if they join, they have this, or what's it called, message that they are going to be dropping, then I will know it's them. So they are definitely going to be joining us. So maybe they are not online yet, but definitely they are going to be joining. And I said they are more like VIP. So we also have VIP audience, and any audience that your presence here is much regarded, alarming regarded. So, guys, that's for that. And I said, if you're a senior, okay, if you're a new viewer, if you're a returning viewer, any viewer that you will, grab your shit. It's very very tight, because your staying here with us is going to what, like, your time is going to what your time. I don't know, anything is going to work to your time, I mean to say, and not to waste your time in any way. And most of you know what you're into already. Most of you know what we're talking about already. Most of you, maybe let's just assume you don't still know. Let's just say, okay, because more like this is a movement, and this more like a daily stuff, and we're expecting new viewers, new audience, and let's just assume that we're expecting new viewers. So let's just still introduce ourselves, what we're doing, and what we really have to do. So I think that will go a long way. Okay, guys, so I'm still we just started, and I said, my own self, UF Graphics. If you're just in for the first time, this UF Graphics, and most of you know us already. Most of you know me already. And what we're already doing, just more like teaching. And teaching is not just normal teaching, abnormal teaching. Yes, we're doing abnormal teaching, and abnormal teaching we're doing is, it's if we should stop doing that abnormal teaching, a lot of things is going to spoil. A lot of youth is going to still get confused. A lot of things, like, and these things we're saying here really is matter of life after school. And anything that relates to life has is very very important. Like anything that has to do with human and life, do you get, this is not a future. If it's not properly taken care of, it can be ruined and disaster. I don't know. So that is why we will be like set, and we said, we must be doing all this life nutrition, and it's specifically for undergraduate students like young adults. If you're not married, let me not say young adult, if you're not married, our stream section here has a way of helping you. Even if you're, or what's it called, even if you're graduated already, you're going to still get to learn something, unlearn something, and get to still got what's it called, get on track. So you're not handicapped in any way if you're on that level. And we said, it's just more like helping them in the aspect of life after school, because this thing is, what's it called, okay, this thing is something that needs to be, or what's it called, taught. Like, mind you, school is not doing it, and if school is not doing it, this is more like an inevitable stuff. Inevitable stuff in the sense of it must come. Now it's just like, since that future holds, since that people are, what's it called, young adults are going to start facing, maybe when they are out from university. So these things are definitely going to be coming. So if they are not just prepared and ready for it, if no one prepares them, like, they are, it's going to hit them hard because it's normally hit hard. So this is just like something that you're not expecting, and if it comes, like, the weight is going to really weigh you down. So that's what I'm just referring by hitting it hard. So that's what that, and I said, oh, we're more like guiding them on that part, and we're more like opening their eyes to see things that really matters and how they are going to possibly or get on track, like even if they are missing it already. So it's more like showing them the problem, and as well showing them the what's it called, more like way out. Do you get? So it's not in any way criticizing them, or even if, or a kind of they are, what's it called, they are being victim of it already. So there is a possible way that they can still navigate. So that's more like what our parts, or let's just say what we're already doing. And beyond that, we have created a lot of what's it called, live stream sections, and we said tutorials, everything what is pointing at is, okay, just more like our big brother, brutal truths. Okay, no, life after school, the brutal truth every student should know. Do you get? So it's also a brutal truth because most of them don't know it yet. Most of them are still yet to be reviewed. Like, they are still stuck. Like, that's why we tell young people that school is not even expected. Like, school is not structured for that. So school is not going to be teaching you that. So this is life skills, and these life skills really matter. Hi guys. If you're seeing us for the first time, UFGRAPHICS, thanks for joining our live stream session. So I don't know. Let me speak like what's it called? Let me speak like a professor. Hello guys. If you're seeing us for the first time, thanks for joining our live stream session. Make sure you grab your chair very tight. Let's just progress. Okay. If you're here, I'm being real now. If you're here, your presence is being regarded, much regarded, and we're not taking it for granted. If you've joined us before, you should know what we're talking about already. And if you're seeing us for the first time, you're going to know what we're really talking about. So I'm your graphics, like we just started, so that's it. So we were talking about mastery of life after school, and it's for students. And this life, what's it called, life after school, we were really emphasizing on, which the school is not teaching it, and this is more like silently affecting students. Now, what's it called, like, is more like a general storm. So it's not just all about even country or whatever. This is life after school, and youth really needs to be guided. Like, yeah, greetings, thanks for joining the live stream session. UF regards that. I don't know if you're seeing us for the first time. My humble self, UF, and you are here, and the floor is open. You can ask us questions, you can message us, anything. Okay guys, so greetings. Thanks for joining the live stream section. What's your name? Please tell us your name. You're going to join our, what's it called, VIP. We have VIP audience. They are still yet to join. I guess they are still on their way. So probably they are going to be joining anytime soon. And if you want to be part of our VIP audience, you're going to tell us your name. Then we're going to enlist. Is it enlist? Yeah. We're going to include or enlist your name in our VIP list. So we're going to be ringing cookies. That's for that. Be real. That's it. So I said, like we just started, and we have something on our thumbnail. That's what we're a kind of for first time viewers. Let's just assume that we still have first time viewers, or moreover some people knows what we're already doing, and we said we'll do tutorial section through our streams. And it's not just a normal stream, we said it's an abnormal stream. Now it's an abnormal stream in the sense of this what's it called, knowledge. They say this power. If you know better, you're going to live better. Now we said everything was serious, school is not teaching it, and this knowledge needs to be passed. Have you seen why it's abnormal? Like, it's not even normal, like it's definitely abnormal. So it needs to be passed. OGNC stream section, because life after school challenge not preparing for it. That's why we saw we have our big brother that we said life after school, the brutal truth every student should know, is really a brutal truth, because most of them are not being taught. Now they just feel that school, okay, just like people, when people graduate, they just feel that graduation is the end. And moreover, okay, now let me just what's it called, be a bit grammatic. Now during those period, like, okay, during like graduation period, people are going to be like graduating, signing me, signing you, they are going to be throwing cap up. Now that's why I said it's more like a transition stage. A lot of them are going to be shocked after that season. That's more like moving into a different phase of life. Now imagine when you're graduating from university, that is you, okay, like school is I don't know, a life on its own. Now asset life, what's it called, asset school is a life on its own. Now I said that graduation is more like a new phase of life. Now a new phase of life in the sense of, oh, you're going to start living independently. You're going to notice a lot of things. It's going to dawn on you that you are not, what's it called, you're an adult. Like you're definitely going to start depending on you, like on yourself, figuring out things by yourself, making what's it called, vital decisions, and taking steps. So if you feel, if you feel you're going to have yourself to blame as well, and if you win, it's the credit is as well for yourself. So we're more like saying that this life after school needs to be treated. That's why we said for undergraduate students, because they have more room, they have more ground. Like there is still chances they can still learn, even if they are not on track. They can still make some adjustment, learn and unlearn things, and still follow on that track. So everything is so that they are not going to be frustrated if they are graduating. And we said it comes with a lot of pressure when you're out and you're just like preparing for war on the war front. It's not making sense. You're going to be even killed before you're done preparing. So that is more like that. So we don't want more of frustration and all of those stuff. So that's more like the stream section and what is really trying to communicate. So that's more like objective, what we're really set for, or let's just say what we're doing. And I said it's more like a trend. Is more like a trend. Is still going. There's going to be a time we're going to start teaching. Believe it or not, okay, that's okay. I did that on Sunday. I was like, I think it's 2 days. Is it 2 days? Yeah, 2 days before now. I was sharing my dreams. I was like telling people that this is more like a trend, a movement. There is definitely going to be a time we're going to teach hundreds of students, thousands of students, millions of students, billions of students. That is certain. And because it's starting, because this is what's called, like it's general, like there's no limitation for it. And let's just say, I don't know, like it concerns, if you're already an adult, like if you're an adult, it really concerns you, and it's going to definitely help you. So that's why I said up to millions of students. So that is it. So that's for that. And we have something on our thumbnail which we were going to probably, and that's why it was set. So guys, I don't know, I hope I'm not sweating cold. Like I don't, like here is hot, but it's fine. So we're going to be diving deeply into what we have to do in our thumbnail. So as I said, the floor is open. If you join our live stream session, tell us your name, tell us your country, we'll hype it, we'll add your name. See, we have our book. I'm being real, we have our book. It's VIP book. Yes, we will normally add every person that type their name. And as I said, if you're going to tell us your name is going to be enlisted. Yes, included. Anyone, VIP book. So thanks for cooperating. And I said the floor is open. Questions can come in. And we're more like diving into what we have today mainly. And I said it's on our thumbnail already. So we're going to be emphasizing on that deeply. Okay guys. I'm murmuring song. Okay, so okay, one is that that's what we have on our tummy. We have something like why employers don't care about certificates. Factual. Employers don't care about people's certificates. And I don't even know how to tell them this thing. It's painful, definitely. Like it's painful. Imagine you going to university, studying, making degree, or making a good certificate, and after facing the stress of a university, of a social institution, you're going to be graduating, only realizing that employers don't care for your certificate. You will just go and kill somebody, you commit suicide. I'm being serious. So what we're going to be talking about today is just how, what makes employers, they are not only like, okay, we said don't care about certificates, definitely. Or let's just say, we thought before, or let's just say, I don't know, it's destined, let's say it's destined, or it's supposed to be that they are more like anxious, or let's just say after certificates. So because maybe it's anyways, let me not go into that deeply, but what I'm here to just tell you, okay, just like if I were to even summarize before we get into what we have today, if I were to summarize itself, like from the words or what you're trying to communicate here by saying why employers don't care about your certificate, that means your certificate is not enough. And being not enough, that means you're not probably on track. That is it. And on track, we're here to make you be on track by give you more like the hints and what it takes to be on track as a young youth, as an undergraduate student. That's more like that. And we said before we get into the deeply, we said okay, it's just like in a session in a we're going to okay, just like people graduating talk. Okay, at first we said one is that certificate is not enough. Before we get into that deeply, let me just say this: certificate is not enough. Now, if it's enough, why do we still have undergraduate? Okay, why do we still have graduated people frustrated, stuck about life, wondering about what to do with their life upon their big certificate? Now that is why we said it's not enough, and not being enough is going to really frustrate them, because this is erroneous, because most of them depended on their certificates. And this is why we taught students that is very very risky depending on your certificate totally. Yes, we don't say that degree is bad, but we're more like telling students depending on your certificate totally wrong in this era, like in this current economy. And we stated that our reasons is clear, because just like employers, just like what we have in our thumbnail, employers don't care about certificates now. They care about things that is important more than certificate. And those things that is important, that's what we're going to be emphasizing on. Employers don't care about certificate. What's it called, I just feel that I will just say it in once, or I don't know, all this, I don't know, let me not go into that. The people are being real, like certificate is not enough. Employers don't care about certificate, and that's why we're going to be seeing the reasons why they don't care about. Normally they should be caring about certificate. If I have a big certificate, I should be an advantage. Like I don't know, like it should be it should be something like I should be proud of. Have you seen? But here in this context, we're telling you that it's not making sense. Now you're going to see that. I don't know, but let me just, I'll try my possible best. Yeah. Greetings. Thanks for joining our live session. Good afternoon, good morning, good night. Anywhere you're watching from. Anyways, thanks for joining. You have regards that or persisting on something. I said, if you're just joining now, we have a custom. Normally do. If someone not forget your country, yes, just tell us your country name. We'll hype it. Then we'll see. We have what's it called? VIP. It's called VIP book. Now this is where we kind of pen down our VIP audience. So if you want to be one of our VIP audience, just tell us your country. We'll put your name in our book of life. And okay. We don't get one VIP like this. You said you're from Brazil. Great Brazil. God abeg. Okay, now what we said. So we're going to be having it. I don't want to laugh too much. Now let me hype it. Great Brazil. I'm just hearing one whispering in my ear, like I don't know, like all these small sound that if you get to hear, or like people normally hear in the night, it kind of, I'm being real. Like if I'm shouting Great Brazil, I don't just know what I'm hearing for. It's fine. So it's fine if you want to subscribe. Who are we to restrict you? Please subscribe to our channel if you want to, and you're not going to regret that. It's going to worth it. We really mean that it's going to worth it. Like it's going to worth it's going to worth you subscribing. Okay, so you can just do that, sir, ma. Anyway, I don't know. And we so much regards the fact that you joined, and everybody here is, your presence is much alarming. Okay, your presence is alarming regarded. Okay, one cookies. See, I don't know. Your name is Mr. Sebastian. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it well, but Mr. Sebastian, you're one of our VIP. Let me write it. In fact, for you to know that I'm serious, that's Mr. Sebastian. He subscribes, yes, he subscribed to our channel, and we're going to be adding his name in. Okay, if I'm mistaking you, Sorry, we're going to be adding your name in our VIP list. I'm being real. I'm even writing your name like I'm being real, Mister. Say bad shall sharp recorded. You don't join. Oh, VIP people that we're going to be bringing cookies for when we start visiting countries. So you're one of us. Like we got you. We got you. All right. So thanks for being active and thanks for subscribing. We love that so much and it's not taken for granted. We mean it. It's not taken for granted. Okay. I was already saying something and we're more like getting into it deeply and I was like, okay, talking about certificates. Okay, I was talking about why employers, if you're just joining, hmm, well, not bad. Okay, let me tell you this story. We're not okay. Precisely, I'm from Nigeria, and we're not bad people. Okay, it's just like one of my VIP orders I saw, I think many days ago, was like asking Nigerian people are okay. At first, the person said something like you're good. I said thank you. Now the person now said that I love people from your country. I said wow. I now have to explain to the person. I was like, don't love everybody from my country. Now I was giving the person the reason why. I was telling the that my VIP audience that forget we have good people actually and there is no what's it called, like I was just telling the person that even where there is good people you're going to probably see bad people, and I was telling the person that you have to choose people that you're going to be liking because in my country, because the person was just generalizing everything, was like I love Nigerian people. I say oga, I'm being real. Like we have people in my country that is hot tempered people. Like I was just being real, telling the guy in my live stream session, I think many days ago, sure. So I was just telling the guy that in my country we have hot tempered people. Like they are just looking for people to beat. The guy was like, I was telling the guy that if okay, I gave an example. I said there's this man in my country that normally shouts, "My strength is too much. I'm angry. Can't you see?" Maybe many of you may know the guy. Like the guy is rich. He has muscles. Like he's very rich. So he's a Nigerian guy, and he's always looking for people to beat. Like so, I was just trying to advise that guys don't like everybody in my country. We also have hot tempered people that if you step on their toes, they will beat you. So that's for that. And why I share this is because of our friend that said that okay, thanks for understanding. Okay, the guy as well gets what I was trying to relate. So it's not as if you're not going to like people, but I was like telling him that you're gonna like people, but you ought to know them, make them not chop your meat. Do you get that kind of thing? Okay, so that's for that. It's very very real now. Yes, such a thing do happen. You may just feel that someone is good, you kind of lose your ground, the person will beat you. This guy, so that's easy. So anyways, thanks for relating with us, Mr. Sebastian. And as I said, your presence here is not taken for granted. And you have joined our VIP this thing. Are you being serious? Okay, anything for you. Okay, you're going to still we'd love to see you tomorrow. We normally stream every day afternoon from one downwards, so probably we would love to see you because you're a VIP audience now. Okay, we're going to still dismiss you anyways, and you joining for the fact you joined is taken for granted. So nice seeing you today. All right, you can leave. Okay, you can leave. You can leave. Here we don't cage people. Do you get? And thanks so much for this subscribing. It's much. Yeah. Bye. See you tomorrow. Okay, so that's for that. Our Mr. Sebastian is leaving, and we're hoping to see him tomorrow. Okay, we're going to be progressing. Okay, guys, so we were actually saying something about what's it called? Okay, certificates and why employers don't regard that again. So if we're getting to that deeply, we said what a certificate really means. Firstly, before everything we're doing here, we'll get to define it plain. Like, we'll define it as simple as we can so that you get it. Now we said what a certificate really means. Now, this stage, we're going to be telling you what certificate really means. Certificate is more like a degree. Most of you know what certificate. I'm still an undergraduate student as well. Maybe if I graduate, I'm graduating next year. Maybe if I graduate next year now, my school is going to be issuing me a certificate. That's what we're really talking about. That is not even enough. So we said is not what a certificate really means. I said certificate is more like a proof that you attended the university. Yes, that you attended the school. And as well, more like a kind of showing that what's it called? Like you gain a knowledge of a particular discipline. Sorry guys, do you get? So imagine someone that studied accounting. Maybe when the person gets to graduate, he or she is going to be issued a certificate under accounting. Do you get? So even if someone is to see your certificate, it's proving that you attended the school, it's proving that you obtain knowledge on a particular discipline. So that's more like a primary view of certificate. And certificate is also more like, it's just more like it's not really showing what you can do, it's just showing your potential, like what you obtained. It's just like theoretical knowledge, what you obtained. That's more like plain definition of a certificate. And even if you also as a small person, what's the certificate? He or she will still tell that it's just something that you get or school gets to issue you maybe when you're done. So that's why we said a simple definition of certificate first. Now what's it called, the reality of the job market. Mind you, okay, if you're just joining now, what we're really talking about is why certificates, okay, why employers are not after certificates again. And we said normally employers should be after certificates, after good great students, but we're saying they are not doing that. And it's alarming. It's crazily alarming. And we said students hearing this is going to give them a shock, because most of them, they are going to start feeling that going to school or them wasting their years, resources and time, money is of no use. But we're here to tell you that certificates plus other things is what really matters, because it's more like the world has advanced, and it's more like that belief that people normally say or even believe. And it's painful that a lot of students still believe it till now, that if they obtain a certificate is enough to guide them, is sufficient to take them through their life. We have to tell you that is more like outdated mindset. It's no longer working now. It existed 20-35 years ago. Yes, let's just say it's an outdated mindset, because that's when, okay, now let's just assume that the world has not advanced. Then they will tell you that if you go to school, and then just I'm being real, then we have few people that that volunteer to go to this. Okay, then is when they are still forcing people to go to school. So do you get? Our friends, oh Jesus Christ, your name is very very, oh sorry I'm not able to pronounce it well, but you joining is recorded. Anyways, hi, you can tell us your name. We have, okay, it's just like what's his name, Mr. Sebastian just joined our VIP, what's it called, our VIP list. Yes, we have VIP lists. Is more like for our VIP audience. So if you want to be part of our VIP audience, you're simply going to tell us your name, then we'll pen it down. And our VIP audience, we have some package for them, cookies. Like we normally do cookies for them, and it's not even as if that you're going to eat it. We just bring it and show you for camera. You will just eat it with your eyes. Think you're going to be seeing it. You eat it from the camera because we're not in your location. You get? So, but that's what to do for our VIP audience. So if you want to be one of our VIP audience, tell us your name. We'll document it. Like, we're going to document it. I don't know, but I'm being real. Like, if you're just joining, your presence is regarded, and it's going to worth your time. I mean it. So just follow us along, and we have something on our thumbnail. That is what we're talking about today. Why certificates? Why employers don't care? They don't care about certificates. They don't even want to care. They're not even caring anymore. They can never care again. So that is just it, because it's not their fault. The world has advanced. They need more practical skills. They need people that can solve problem for real problem for them, not just people that has big stomach with big certificates that will just come and occupy their seats. Have you seen the real problem? Now we have, oh my god, you want to, what's it called? You brought, what's it called? You brought cake, meat pie. What's this again? I don't know. I don't know for this sauce, but where will I even store it? This thing is too much. I just need cookies. Uh, it's too much. I can finish it. I'm busy. As if I can even eat it from here. Anyways, what's your name? Ashi. Oh Jesus, I'm not too familiar with this name. Anyways, I'll try. Ashley Kiri Lee. I don't know. Sorry if I'm not able to pronounce it well, but your presence is being regarded, like, allow me regarded. You joining our live stream session means a lot, and it's not taken for granted. Anyway, so we're gonna be progressive. Yes, we're on a movement, a strict movement. So the ground is open. You can ask us question if there is need for that, and you can get to answer. So to be progressing. I was saying something and said, that is it. They cannot even care about certificate again, because the world has outgrown it, where certificate alone rule, where it's just more like everything is getting digitalized, innovations, new everything. So it's more like practical. So when you the more, it's just more like telling people that the world has moved from theoretical world to practical world, where if you cannot solve a problem, you're not relevant. Where if you don't have skills, like if you don't have something to offer, like you're standing nowhere. So that's more like the emphasis, and we're more like progressing as so. Okay, we said reality of the job market. Now we really at first, before what we mentioned here earlier was what's it called, more like a simple definition of certificate. Now we're saying the reality of job market. Now job market is really more like job hunting. When people graduate, job market is more like the world, like job markets from the what's it called, from what the word implies, job market. Now it's just more like when people has graduated, or people that is hunting job, like people that wants job. So well, more like the reality of the job market is that it's always competitive. Sure, like it just like we said, nowadays employers don't care about certificates, because there is a lot of what's it called, there is a lot of graduates outside that needs work. And this is still why you see, for a particular work, about 300-500 graduates are going to apply for a particular job. And what employers now do is that they filter. They are going to get, like, they're going to start filtering, looking for the best person to offer such work to. Have you seen? So leaving the whole whatever number on, or what's it called, like leaving them stuck and confused. So that's why we say the reality is that job is very competitive, like it's very strict and limited. And you really need skills to actually what's it called, match up to the standard. Do you get? So that's more like the emphasis. We have again what employers actually want. Now these employers that don't care about certificates, what do they want? This is more like a hard question. We're relating that employers don't care about certificate, we never care about certificate, can never care about certificate. Now what would they even care about? What would they want? Now we're going to be looking at the following things that employer wants. It that employer wants skills. If we're relating to skills, ability to solve problem, ability to create value, ability to venture things, ability to create innovation, think outside walls, if inventing things that is not what's it called, has not is not really existing, just like creating, being creative. That's what employers want. Now how will you, an organization feel, or feel, okay, let's just say, how will an organization feel when they employ a very crucial undergraduate that thinks, like, that is very what's it called, that has knowledge of tech, that can really create, such organization is going to grow or grow rapidly. Like there's going to be massive growth. Obviously, so this is actually what they are looking out for, not just certificate. That's why we said they are not interested in certificates. Now they are interested in you, particularly your being, what you can offer, like your abilities. Now that's why we said they are not paying for certificate, they are paying for value, they are paying for solution. People don't buy a product, they buy solution. If your product is not going to serve me anything, if I'm not going to benefit from it, probably I'm not going to purchase it. I used to, so the same thing goes to employers. If their employees is not going to take their organization to the next level, if they are not going to upgrade it, if they are not going to invent things, new things, there's no need of them employing them. So it's just beyond theoretical knowledge that you gain from a university. You're going to merge it up with practical skills, thinking ability, communication skills. If we tell people about communication skills, they feel that this thing is not among, it's definitely among how to communicate with people, because you're definitely going to be working in an organization where you see a lot of people, so you're going to definitely communicate and efficiently and effectively well, not just to communicate. So it's actually a skill, a life skill that every adult really needs as well. Next thing we have here is what's it called? The skill gap problem. Skill gap problem. Now the skill gap problem is just more like it's not the student fault o, it's not as well the school fault. Now who fault is it? Have you seen? Now we said employers don't care about certificates, and here was saying the skill gap problem. We said it's not school problem. Anyhow, I would say that it's school problem. Now we're trying to know the gap there. Now the gap there is when school is failing to teach practical, and we trying to tell you why is school problem. Sorry, firstly is why is not school problem, and still why is still school problem. Now, firstly is the positive side. Why is not school problem? School is not structured for that. School is created. School system or structure has been existing for years, even before I was giving birth to, and they are more like theoretical oriented, more like how to read, how to write, giving you notes, imparting you. Do you get? That's how school has been structured right from onset. Now that's the aspect of not school fault. Now is school fault in the sense of things is changing, economy is changing, what is changing. Moreover, school is not changing. He said that school is still using outdated system. Outdated mean most system that has been existing 34, 40, 50 years ago, school is still using it now. By so doing, they are limiting fresh graduate, they are limiting upcoming youths. They are, I don't know, like they are not really helping them in the aspect of that. Now imagine someone that studied accounting, the school only imparted such person or such young adult theoretically, like reading and writing about accounting. He or she doesn't even know how to practicalize it, and this student is going to be stuck. Maybe when he or she graduates, and maybe it kind of happen to be in an organization, and he cannot even structure an accounting table or whatever, like cannot even initiate what accounting really means practically, like is a challenge. Like such students is not going to really find it funny, and by such, that's why we tell you that your certificate brings you up. Is inside, what keeps you inside is your skill. Now imagine you came with it brings you out, it brings you, it's just more like it brings you out, it shows you to the skills that necessitates, or like that is going to keep you there. You're actually going to lose it. That's why like it's what keeps you there. Actually, so it cannot just be neglected or feel that is not really important. It's really important. So okay, next thing. Experience matter more than you think. Now it's just my experience before. Even now, they said is the highest teacher. Nobody can teach you what experience can. Now it's just more like if you're doing something, if you're trying on it, or like if you're working on a project and you feel, oh no, like you're getting experience, like those something that it exposed you to. Have you seen? So if we're already talking about experience here, we said employers want experience even when the experience is small. Now this is still why they get to ask people how many years experience do you have in this work. We need 5, 10 years experience person. Have you seen? So experience really matters, and we said you can help the matter if you really start early. There is difference between starting and starting early. That starting is just when you all feel is the right sign. Moreover, starting early is when you still have the ground, like when it's still fresh, when or I don't know, very very fresh, like when there is still time. That is more like starting early. And now let's just imagine, okay, maybe if you're giving a practical bit of that, maybe in starting early, let's just say someone, a student that okay got admission into a university studying accounting. Now you just need to start learning skill, maybe tech skill. You just need to expose stuff to a lot of internet stuff. You just need to digitals, like get equipped, get himself well equipped in the matter of tech and all of those things. Now that's more like experience as well. Now even if you graduate tomorrow and you're going to be working in any organization and you're going to be asked, do you have any experience? Of course you have, because you can operate computer, you can do some what's it called, you can do some things inside it. Probably you have an experience. So this is more like the way out. And we said this experience can as well be acquired when you're still in school. That's when you're still schooling. You get, so even if you're to be graduating 2, 3 years, you have experience. You're going to be presenting to them that you are experienced in this field. So that's why we said experience really matters. Experience really matters. All right, guys. So I think we still have some things to really emphasize on. Okay, we talked about experience and we said the students, what's it called? Okay, just like the mistakes students make. Now the mistake students make is, okay, this is just the following mistakes they make, and this mistake is going to really be affecting them the next, what's it called, tomorrow, being outside life. Now one of the mistakes is not starting early. That's why we said there is even between starting and not starting early. Not starting early, ignoring skill aspects of their course, of their discipline, of their career, of their, what's it called, like of their career that they are choosing. So ignoring the necessary skills that is going to keep you relevant on that skills is very very wrong. Still the problem, what's it called, okay, comparing themselves to people. Now we tell you that everybody has a different DNA, so you're definitely going to think differently from another person. You're going to see things in a different view than another person. So this is why we tell people that you also know yourself. That has to do with self-discovery. Don't live someone else's life. Like, don't feel that somebody is better than you. You just have to discover yourself. You just have to figure out your own out. That's why we tell people that you're special. When, even when it's not really working out, so you have to work on yourself. So it's not just, this is also part of the mistakes that students make, comparing, and it's more like very very dangerous, because it's going to be driving you into sin. It's going to make you do some things, consider a lot of things that normally you wouldn't have been like you wouldn't have considered it. That's more like that. The power of skill over certificates. Now skill really has a power. It's more like power of skill versus certificate. I don't know which one. Power of skills, power of certificates, which one has more power? I don't know. Okay, maybe I'll just detail out what I mean by power of skill. Now if you're talking about power of skill, you say skill is monetizable. If you're skillful, if I'm okay, let me use myself for instance. I'm a graphic designer, I'm skillful on that aspect. Now is monetizable. I can do work for people and they're going to be paying me. That's why we said what's it called, okay, the power of skill is really a power. I'm going to be earning even when my certificate has not started paying me. The power of a skill is more like relevant. It keeps you relevant. Like, it's what separates you from, it's even what it's actually what separates you from an ordinary undergraduate person. Sorry, an ordinary graduate. Just like when two people graduate from a university, maybe one happens to learn a skill, one is just with only certificate. Now even if they are to consider any person, is the person that has something extra, there's an extra stuff. That's what we're really talking about here. That's why we tell people that okay, just like the power of skill. Now it's also a power. It has something to impart. Like it's something like it's relevant. That's what we're trying to communicate. Now we see as something else, how to become valuable as a student. Now maybe many people students are not being valuable, I don't know, but my document is telling me, oh okay, just more like action step, how to, okay, how to become valuable as a student. We said uh identify high income skill. Now, as a student, you need skill. It cannot be overemphasized. You need skill. Now, skill is going to help you being competent. Real world requires skill. You're going to learn skill on your discipline career, whatever you're choosing. Get to be competent in a lot of things. It's going to really help you. That's just the emphasis. And start. What's it called? You're going to start early. Mind you, I'm just giving a blueprint how to you're going to identify high income skills. It can be tech, it can be anything, but probably it's going to be a skill. And was saying start. If you start early, you have more grounds to, even when you make mistakes, you can still correct things, still fall on track. What's it called? Practice consistently. That is what people don't know. Consistently have something that it builds momentum, it builds confidence. Like you're not going to easily lose your grind. Just like if you stop learning a particular skill, you're definitely going to start dying on it. I'm a graphic designer. If I stop designing for 1 day, I'm definitely going to lose graphic knowledge. I'm going to start lacking skills in graphics. I mean, so that's more like it. Consistency is the key. Do you get, like, if you're perpetually, or what's it called, yielding out your time in a particular thing, it's going to get to a point you're going to be very competent in that, and no one can do it more than you. So that's the hidden secret and power of consistency, and it's with you up here as a student. So oh, building up, what's it called, building up brand, can be portfolio, like establishing something that relates to it. It can be content, like it can be anything, maybe business that you established, everything. So these things are how you can definitely become a valuable student. And gaining experience we say is the highest teacher. When you're experienced on something, like there is this knowing that it gives you, like it equips you, like it makes you know what you're doing. So that's what like the experience is. And I think second to the last stuff we still have here is building your personal advantage. Now, building your personal advantage. As first, personal is you now. Advantage is just more like the extra stuff. And building a personal advantage as a student is just more like merging up your certificates plus skill. Now it's an advantage to, that's why we say building up personal advantage. Now having knowledge of a lot of things, being competent in a lot of things is going to be an advantage to you, because you may even be where you may even be somewhere, and maybe, okay, now let me use for instance, I'm a graphics designer. That's my name, UFGRAPHICS. And I happen to be working in an organization, maybe a bank, and I'm just doing, maybe, I don't know, I'm just doing a common work, and they've just failed to make designs for maybe an upcoming event. I can decide to do that, and I'm going to gain. That's the matter of it. Building your personal advantage. Particularly, I'm not working for that, but an advantage because I have the skill. Everything. So I'm definitely going to do the work and collect money. Everything. So his personal advantage is going to make you gain. Like it's more like an attachment to your certificate, like things that is really important, relevant, that people can still pay for. You having it plus your certificate, that's the what's it called? That's your personal advantage. So that is more just more like the emphasis. The winning formula. I think the last word here, winning formula, is just more like certificate plus skill plus experience. So it's not, we have outgrown the stage, or the world has really moved from the stage of certificate sources. It's now certificate plus skill plus experience. When you have certificate, you're going to have skill, you're going to have experience. That's what even sources. That's what's it called? Employability. But I'm not mistaken. That's what gives you chance, room to be employed. When you have a certificate, when you have a skills, when you are experienced, you're definitely going to be employable. Have you seen? So it's not all about certificate. There is a lot, what's it called? There is more beyond that now. That's just the emphasis that there is more beyond certificate. So I think okay, it's like telling students that certificate can open a door, but what keeps you inside is your skill. I can be employed because I have an accounting degree. But if I cannot do anything on accounting, I can definitely be what do you call disqualified. I can be sacked. Also, certificate is going to open the door. My skill is going to keep me relevant, still on it. I'm going to be doing the work because I have the skill. It's just beyond knowledge academically. It's practical, what I can really give out. So this is just more like what you know in yourself, what you can give out, your value. So it's just more than knowledge. Do you get? So that's more like the emphasis. That's more like the emphasis. And I think it's off. It's more like it kind of shuts down. Anyways, we're exhausted to the live stream session, and we're more like really appreciating every single person for joining. People that participated, actively participated. Your your presence should be regard. We really regard that so much. And we have people that join our what's it called, VIP list today. We're going to we hope to see you tomorrow. So we're going to be streaming tomorrow, and you're definitely going to be joining, and we're definitely going to be happy to see you. So thanks guys for joining the live stream session. Thanks for being part of this movement. Thanks for being part of our community. Okay, and thanks as well for actively participating. And we have come to the end of this live session. Well, as I said, tutorial session limit, and uh, uh, share our links to people, refer people to us, invite people that need this to join our Instagram, TikTok, UFGRAPHICS, and we're going to get to grow together, and they are really going to benefit from our tutorial lesson. So that's for that, and I said we're more like going offline now. Okay guys, so thanks for joining the live stream